Hey everybody, welcome back to Willson Builds. If you're new here, I'm Zach. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're returning from a previous video on my channel or my social media, or if you've met me in person and we talked about this channel and you're here, thank you very much. The support is greatly appreciated and I love seeing you guys here on the weekly videos. That being said, we do upload weekly every Friday. I don't really know if I've ever said that in my videos, but we do, so make sure you hit that notification button so you know when we're uploading. Hopefully you like what you see. You don't have to, obviously, but the support is greatly appreciated. Anyways, we're not doing much work today. We're gonna really deep clean the 55, and by deep clean I mean we're gonna polish it, wash it, go in the interior, do the interior clean, engine bay clean, and just get it really spick and span. Because we are going to a car show tonight. We are going cruising. We haven't done that on this channel yet, and this will be 20 plus videos in that we haven't really gone cruising. So we're gonna do that tonight. We're gonna meet up with some friends, hit up the Light 'em Up show at Mayfair Mall here in Victoria, BC. Apparently it's supposed to be a big event. I really only found out about it about a week ago. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. There's supposed to be kind of every genre there, whether that's classic, hot rod, luxury, tuner, Japanese, everything's supposed to be there. So there'll be some cool stuff, I think. I mean, I appreciate everything with wheels, but obviously I have a preference. So I think you guys on the channel do as well. But we'll go check it out. I mean, it's a local guy who's organizing it, so I really like to support local. But that being said, let's get cleaning this thing so we're not, I mean, we're gonna be late anyways. We're probably gonna show up 2 hours late, but better late than never. Anyways, let's pull this thing out and we will start cleaning it. All right, so I'm gonna polish the truck. Got my polishing stuff. I'm not gonna go too overboard just because we have to go to the show in, well, we should be ready to leave in about 3.5, 4 hours. And the truck's not too terrible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with a thick cutting pad, just gonna breeze over it and then work down. I'm not gonna go in too much into depth. I'm just trying to get a little bit more pop in the shine. And then we'll wash it again, do our engine bay, do our oil change, and kind of whatever else we have to do. Usually I wouldn't do this before every show, but we haven't polished the whole truck in a while, so that's the reason why we're doing it today. And then we'll hit the interior and kind of go from there. All right, so we just sprayed our pad conditioner on. It just keeps the pad nice and moist so it's not in dry areas. I got my box of rags to wipe off after. These are just microfiber, and we just put a couple dabs on our pad and we'll spread it out on a low setting. Just get it kind of spread out. I'm gonna go on a low setting and just spread this around. This winter, I'm gonna take this box off, take the fenders off, and redo maybe some clear coats. Definitely start doing some wet sand and polishing on the whole thing. I put the fenders on before I wet sand polish this, so the sides here aren't polished, nor are the tops of the fenders. You can't really notice it, but it bugs me. So I'm not worried about the hood. It's because we did the hood about a month ago, so I'm not too worried. Might do the sides, but I want kind of here up to pop because that's what people see. And you know, the paint sucks on this truck. So if I can take their eye away from my, I don't know, first shot at painting a full vehicle, that's great. I mean, a lot of people really love the paint. They say it's really good. But of course, since I did it, I see every little mistake. And, you know, probably would like to get it repainted or repaint some things, you know, in the future. But I mean, people are so nice, you know, in the car community, especially to a younger guy. And I think it's a nice sentiment that, you know, I painted this truck by myself. I bought a gun, bought the paint, and just trial and error, figured it out. So I think, you know, there's that. But I see the paint and get really upset with it. All right, so I'm now gonna let this kind of sit for a minute and dry up so we can wipe it off. I'm gonna do the other side while I was doing that. I won't film that because you just saw me do this side and it's repetitive. Anyways, we'll hop back on this with our little bit higher grade and then go into our final and then give it another wash, put it in the garage, do the oil change, and go from there. All right, so the polish has some time to dry, and I don't know if this is the proper thing to do, but I just like wiping it off before we do our second coat. I mean, we could probably get away with one, but since we're doing the video, we'll do the whole shebang. There's a lot of errors in this paint as well. I mean, I rubbed through when I was sanding there to clear coat. I had a big patch here that I tried mixing. I could probably do it now that I know a little better, but I think the best thing for me to do is just mask everything off and respray these fenders completely. But that can come much later. I'm not too worried. As David Freiberger says, and I've quoted it before, power over paint. I'd rather make this truck faster, louder, and more torquey than worry about the paint for right now. Maybe down the road, I get it painted. I love this color. I mean, it looks great at night. As long as you're not looking too closely at it, it looks totally fine. And I saved a ton of money doing it myself. So, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I like picking on it because I did it, and it kind of saved me from the mistakes later. If I were to redo it, I would have done slick sand because it would have taken away, you know, little dents and stuff like that. But not too worried. All right, let's get all these tools and sprays cleaned up. All right, let's rejuvenate our bucket of water and wash this thing again. It is like a sauna in there, and we only had the truck out there for an hour. So I think our first step is going to be doing the oil change. Actually, before I jack it up and take the wheels off the ground, I'm going to take the lug nuts off so we can tend to the wheels. Pop off my steel toes there. Okay, oil time. I've always used the Lucas High-Zinc Hot Rod and Classic oil. I've been using this since I was probably, I don't know, 17 when I was driving my 78 Nova around. Just always liked it. I got this at Gas Classics here in Victoria, BC. If you're in Victoria or on the island, make sure you check them out. They're kind of in Saanich, Glanford, Vanalman area, and they're great. I mean, super knowledgeable. I don't think anyone's there to collect a paycheck. I think they're truly there because they love hot rods and classics. I deal with Matt all the time at the front desk. He is great. So Matt, thank you for hooking me up with the oil. Gas Classics has always supported my channel, so I want to give them the shout out. So go give them your business. Anyways, let's start putting this in the truck. Now let's tend to these wheels. Okay, so as you can see, we have rust. It happens when the car sits. So I think for now I'm just gonna SOS it, but I think it'd be a good idea to paint these eventually. I just don't have any direct metal primer left at the moment. So I mean, this is a really easy job. We just mask it really carefully. We can even do the upward and inward, I guess, of the disc as well and paint that. But for now, I'm just gonna SOS pad it, make it not rusty anymore. All right, so we're ready to put the oil in. I'm gonna close the garage because as you can see, the sun is setting that way. So in about 15 more minutes, the sun is gonna fill this garage and it's gonna be really hot. So I have my air conditioner going. I got my ovulating fan going. Ovulating? I have my fan going. Oscillating? Oscillating, not ovulating. And it gets pretty cold in here. So I'm gonna close the garage and we can finish the rest off with the garage closed. All right, much easier to work on now. So we have a 7-quart oil pan, so we need to put 7 quarts of oil in. So I'm gonna put it around 6 and then we'll check the level. I still should mark the dipstick when it's full. I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna do that right now. So funny story about my oil pan. It's a Moroso oil pan, 7-quart. I just love the look when you can peek under a truck and see the kind of, I don't know, bigger oil pan. You're like, wow. And you see the Moroso sticker and you're like, wow. So I really only bought it for the sticker. And then I had an oil leak in this truck and both the stickers blew off. So moral of the story is, you know, I bought it because it was cool. And it works great. And now I'm happy I did it because, you know, you have the high flow oil pump and so on and so forth. And it looks cool still when you look underneath there, but when I was a kid, I just loved the Moroso thing. So moral of the story is I paid a lot more money for something because of a sticker. But stickers are cool, I guess. That is 5 quarts. We'll let that sit and kind of go down for a few minutes while we measure out our 2 quarts. Nope, 1 quart more. So we put 1 in. Let's check the dipstick. So now that I know we have the safe amount of oil in there, we can mark this stick. Why I didn't do this before? No idea. but we can do it now. Okay, so we're about right there. I don't know if you can see that. Where did I put it? Right there. Right there on the dipstick, there's that little tiny hole. So we know that is our good end now. Close to 7 quarts, if not right at 7 quarts. So let's get this engine bay clean now. All right, truck is clean, interior's clean, engine bay's clean, wheels are clean, wheels are torqued, oil is changed. Let's go for a cruise. Alright, so we're just pulling up to Mayfair now, where the event started at 4 and it's now 20 to 7. So, from what I understand, there should be a lot of cars still there, but I guess we'll kind of pick up the scraps. But hopefully, I mean, everyone I know said they're going to be past 6 o'clock anyways, so we will pick up the scraps maybe, and maybe see some good cars. Try 5 Chevys. Forbes 59 Impala. We'll see you guys later. See you, Ted. Nice seeing you. Bye. Bye, Petya. See you later. Bye.
I think that is shot, eh?
That's shot. Look at that. All right, so visited the car show, saw a lot of cool cars, saw a lot of good friends. So we're just gonna go for a cruise downtown in the inner harbor of Victoria, BC. And maybe we'll see a couple cruisers, maybe we'll see some tourists. I don't know. We're just gonna go cruising and probably get some food. Stopping for food at the local Belleville's. You can see all the cars driving around. Alright guys, I just pulled back into 55. I left all the lights on, so if I look really tired, it's because I am. It is 10 past 11 p.m. So we were out for quite a bit of time, and it was a really good show. It was a great venue. I'd like to thank the host, Light 'em Up TV, for planning it all and doing it all on his own dime, which is awesome. And it was really great to see people giving donations, because that really helps the car community grow and helped us, you know, connect. I mean, I was talking to a lot of people who drove imports and exotics and so on and so forth, and it was kind of nice seeing the connection between the two car communities. So, or I shouldn't say two, all of the car communities there, even the motorcycles and so on and so forth, and the younger generation interested in kind of everything that was there. Anyways, it was just an overall great event. I think if I were to change anything in this video, I would actually like to apologize, because I don't know if I got enough footage of cars and enough footage of cruising, but we'll have to see when we're done editing. But I think for next time, I'd like to do maybe some car interviews, but I'm still kind of camera shy. And it was my first actual kind of a public event that I was filming, so we'll have to see for next time. Anyways, guys, if that's something you would like to see, don't be afraid to put that down in the comments, or if you want to see anything specific in our videos to come of cruising videos and meet videos, or if you saw something you like or dislike, put that down in the comments. And while you're down there, if you don't mind, hit that notification button, that like button, and that subscribe button. Those are kind of the main three bread and butter for growing the channel, and I really appreciate all the support. I know it sounds cheesy, but it does work, and I thank each and every one of you guys that do it every week and show that support, because it really motivates me to keep making videos for you guys. But anyways, guys, thank you again. I know it's probably not the most interesting video on the channel so far, and it's kind of trying something out new, but I'd like to thank you guys for your support nonetheless. Anyways, we'll see you on the next video of Willson Builds.